Okay. What are we looking at right now? All right. Shit. So what's going on here? I mean, this is clearly a police chase, but like, scentless. Hey, what's up, guys? All right, so everybody, I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. I'm trying to figure it out. We're looking at a police chase, but like,
_apprentice just resubbed for 14 months.
I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Let me try to get a little more information here. Because it looks like this guy's getting so far away from the chopper, we might have a fucking problem. All right, so, this guy was driving 155 at one point. Hold on. I'm going to try and get all the information. Eliana's on her way too, so maybe we'll get something better there. Want is a stolen vehicle. Okay, it's a stolen vehicle, which I guess it's this one here. Looks like we got 4 police cruisers behind them, or maybe that's 3. It's hard to tell. What is going on here? Anybody in the area, do you understand why they're so far away? What is preventing them right now? What is going on right now? CBS gonna go live and tell us? Doesn't look like it. So the thing is, CBS and Fox have the same chopper, and CBS has Desmond inside of the chopper, and he talks, but on Fox, you just get no audio, nothing. So it doesn't look like they're going live right now on CBS, so apparently we've lost it. It just does not look good. Wait, they're back. Okay, there's the guy. Okay. Okay. Okay, I mean, we see it. It's I don't know why we're not getting closer or anything. It would be cool if they were like overhead, you know? Whatever. You think they're catching up slowly? They're on their way, RBX? Maybe you're right. Must be near LAX. Are they near LAX? I don't think so. Is it a no-fly zone of some kind? Maybe they're just getting there. Like maybe they're just catching up now. Like, are we going to? Yeah, maybe they're just not there fast enough. March, maybe. Yeah, maybe they're going to get there. We're just not quite there yet.
Fire department opened.
Yeah, okay. I think they're going to get there, guys. Folkfire, what's up, man? Everybody, I know I missed a lot of chat trying to figure out what the fuck's going on right now. The chopper comes from Van Nuys. I think you're right, March. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now they're getting there. We've actually all right. All right, it's improved. Hey. They were not getting further away. RBX was right. Hold on. I'm going to go get my vape. All right, let's go. Only see 2 choppers following. Okay, Clear Joker. I thought that there were 2. Anyway. Yeah, I was just looking at PubScan his Twitter just a moment ago. All right, well, we got to chase now. Let's go. All right. I was thinking for a second that I went live and we were just going to get fucked on this, but hey, looking good. All right, now we've got actual CBS. So
really
let's go to
a
that.
hard time catching up. So we finally did, though. LASD says this was just a situation where they ran a license plate. The car came back stolen. They tried to stop it. Initially, they did indicate that they were going to pull over and then just never did and continued. We have been exclusively on the 10 freeway this entire time as we come into almost the Yucaipa area now. This person has been going at high speeds up to 100 miles an
Let's
hour.
go. I'm going to start the prediction.
The 10 and the 215 split. There was actually some construction that CHP was worried about, but he blew right through that. Luckily, nobody got hurt during that portion of it. But
everybody on Twitch, use all your channel points and gamble on this shit.
Office,
you're a bunch of degenerates, I know it.
Gave it up to CHP all the way back in the East LA area. That's where the CHP office that picked it up was, and we have just gone through office after office after office of the CHP, and now we're coming into Yucaipa, Pat One.
All right, you know, it's interesting. We see those speeds. It's really going.
Where's the? Are we gonna hear? All right. Anyway,
just wondering,
this is the new desk guy.
We talked about a driver. Do we know if that's the only suspect in the vehicle? Could there possibly be a passenger? And do we know why they ran the plate? Maybe somebody called in that the car was stolen or something?
Yeah, we've only heard reference to one person. You know, they've been going so fast that I don't believe any of the...
I'm hoping Eliana gets there. She said she was on her way. I didn't talk to her personally, but I saw her tweet this.
That's not clear to us right now. You know, law enforcement can run plates for all kinds of different reasons. Could have been a traffic violation. Could have been, you know, something like that. And they... you know, the plate came back stolen. They did what they call Code 9, which is a pre-stop coordination where they, you know, gather all their units together, got a helicopter overhead, and then it wasn't until
hey, thank you for following.
Excuse me, and that
Silver Cobra.
tried to make the stop, and then
Strawberry Milk, Subatomics,
is
Danger Tater, Asian Venom.
Farther and farther east he goes.
Clear Joker, what's up?
Ahead at the traffic in front of him, it looks like the road pretty much is free and clear. Traffic very light at this hour. And as Mike was saying, Pat, look at this as we open up that shot, just how clear the freeway is in front of this driver.
See one chopper going to the scene. I think that's Eliana. All right.
You know this car is going pretty fast.
Hey, CM, welcome.
Those speeds there. It seems
Pittsburgh
like
girl, what's going on?
As soon as I said that, it started inching up again. It seems like they might
And Daniel and
have an
Omar,
opportunity
everybody.
to catch up, and I know
Over
it
on
looks
YouTube.
pretty free and clear. Just makes you wonder too what kind of vehicle this is and what kind of gas mileage and where that.
Prefector, I wish
tank is.
Eliana was giving me this information
at the
personally,
moment,
but
My photographer in SkyCal telling me this is a Hyundai Elantra.
I just saw her on Twitter.
I can also tell you who we have overhead. We have a CHP helicopter overhead, but we've had sheriff's deputies been overhead. Excuse me, Ontario Police has been overhead, and now we have the CHP helicopter. So this guy's already gone through 2 different law enforcement agencies, several offices of the CHP, and now they're on their 3rd law enforcement helicopter as we cross into Riverside County from the San Bernardino County area.
Wow.
Milky, what's up?
Distance that is, right, Pat? Started in Temple City, and now we're looking at Yucaipa. So, you know,
Oh, Gina Snow, welcome.
Already at a high rate
EK,
of
what's
speed.
up?
And Mike was
Stefan.
mentioning earlier that this car apparently had indicated, or the
RG,
driver, that he
Stig.
was going to pull over, and something
RG,
changed
I've been good,
rapidly,
man.
right? And the driver kept
I got
going,
pink
and here
eye,
we
but
are,
other than that, I'm
on
decent.
the 10 freeway, going at a high rate of speed.
Yeah, and he indicated that
Mr.
he
Awesome,
sounded
what's
like
up?
He maybe put a blinker on and started indicating like he was going to yield because we heard them say, "Okay, looks like the vehicle's yielding," and then it was, "Nope, not going to yield. We're in pursuit." And you know, the Temple City Watch Commander very quickly wanted to give this over to CHP.
Well, you know, it's interesting. We have seen in just the last couple of weeks
Sean, what's
alone
up?
just how aggressive the CHP and other
Yeah,
law
Asian
enforcement
Venom, you're right,
agencies
man.
have become in trying to bring these things to a stop. We've seen actually spike strips on the freeway, which is something very rare, and not exactly sure what they plan to do, Mike. I don't know if you're hearing anything, but it looks like right now they're sort of letting this car go.
We've
I mean,
got
they
no,
haven't-
Night
they don't seem to be
Sun.
driving
What's up,
recklessly, at
CHP?
least
Light 'em
from what
up.
We've seen, but we also know that they can do, you know, make the
Socket,
moves that
welcome.
they want to bring this to an end.
Yeah, you know, we were kind of watching the car. You know, like I said, SkyCal has been chasing this for a while, and we could see it on the end of the lens. We weren't close enough really to take it on television, but we could see it on the end of the lens, and he was weaving where he needed to weave to get around traffic. So he really has not let traffic, you know, become a problem for him, or for them, I should say. I don't know if it's a male or a female, but as to your point about CHP, excuse me, yeah, they do have something that they want to try soon, but we're kind of back in this area now where we've crossed into Riverside County, and we're dealing
that the
now
Night
with
Sun?
another CHP office. So you know, you have every
No.
time we go through a different CHP,
Yeah, there it
area,
is.
You have a different set of officers, a different sergeant, a different
Right,
person
that's it,
calling the
right?
shots. So it kind of rotates every time we go into a
Yeah,
new
okay,
CHP
it's there.
area. But I can tell you they do have something they want to try soon. So we'll see. what that
RZ,
happens.
what's
We've
up?
seen it before, right?
Snot,
Depending on
yo.
jurisdiction, some perhaps are a little more aggressive than others, right?
Yeah, and I mean, we're in the IE, and the IE law enforcement are definitely more aggressive than some of the LA County ones. So, you know, it is CHP calling the shots here. CHP has a rule that it's theirs and nobody else's. So if CHP is involved, they don't want any other agency involved.
Don't
They
come,
just wanna
don't
do it on their
come
own
fucking
because,
around
you
here.
know,
It's
they
the
have their own
CHP
rules, their
chase.
own tactics, everything like that.
And if, well, they were called.
Sean says he thinks it's one they'll give up on.
LASD wanted
Maybe.
assistance from CHP, so they took over. Now, you know, it's interesting when you say that they pass through different jurisdictions. Does that matter in terms of who's following?
Hey,
or
Grand
are they
Day,
just
welcome.
Taking instructions from that particular watch commander.
Good to
I mean,
see
does it
ya.
necessarily mean that it's in Riverside now, so now the Riverside vehicles have to take over?
That's just light from the police
So
cars?
yes
Okay.
and no, I mean they will because it's a joint agency, right? If this was a
Yeah.
different
No, I think
agency
that's-
chasing and
Yeah,
CHP,
okay,
you could've
that's
said,
the Night Sun.
We don't really want it,
Right?
But because it's CHP chasing,
No?
they're for sure going to hand it off.
Okay.
And it seems like they're keeping quite a distance here too, right? They do approach to a certain point, but they're keeping this distance.
Yeah, March, the
pretty much
CHP
consistently,
is
throughout
pretty
this
ruthless,
pursuit
man.
here.
They don't
And
like to.
What we saw was
they
really
don't like to
larger,
give
there's
up.
4 CHP cruisers behind this driver, and again, traffic looking pretty clear here on the 10 freeway westbound exit 90.
Yeah, Joe, this is, They're in the Inland
Well, I know they've got
Empire
different, sometimes
outside of
they
Los
get different
Angeles.
Eyes, just to remain fresh. But this necessary, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
we've been watching this from Temple City, San Bernardino County, to Riverside County.
In this situation, the only reason they're switching is because
Because
of
of
the
jurisdiction.
ground they're covering, right? You know, we're talking.
Hey,
our
Sergius, thank you.
Our technical folks are talking because even we're starting to get into some jurisdictional issues where we're almost out of our market. You know, we're coming into the Palm Springs market soon.
Yeah.
So you know, that's also something we have to think about is how far are we going to chase this, but.
Ryan asks, "What's the longest chase I've seen?" Well, I streamed a chase for over 6 hours one night. I believe that was the longest police chase that was ever took place in Southern California.
Arizona, right?
Could be Arizona. Could chase them to the Mexico.
It went
border.
on
I mean,
fucking forever,
CHP
man, and it was
has
not
no limits
exciting.
within the state of
It
California.
was not exciting.
Well, right now, about the same. you
There's
know,
the Night Sun.
Traveling at high speeds there. I wouldn't say weaving in and out, but certainly going around vehicles, right? Which is still dangerous when you're driving at.
All right, and we also got 90 plus, right? He's
Question
going
about
over
passing
90.
those,
We got a couple things on the bingo card.
trucks and other.
Grand Day, yes, they
high-powered vehicles
broadcasted
on
the
road there.
entire
We
6-hour
haven't seen
chase.
anything in terms
It was
of,
not an
police
electric car.
tactics as to what they can
It
do to
doesn't
try
make
to
any
bring this
fucking
to an end.
sense,
So it
man.
looks
It's
like
so
they will just
stupid.
continue to follow this vehicle, and you know, I don't know. Maybe they're thinking that this.
Barry,
person
the
could
chase
try to
with the
make it
helium
safe.
guy only
We
lasts
just
like
don't know
30
that. We
minutes
don't
or
know
something.
exactly where
I'm talking about an
this
actual chase where the
person-
dude drove
we know
for
this
6
happened
hours.
in Temple City, but
Right.
where does this person live, or
Well, where do
does
they
he?
live? What's their goal? I mean, are they
Right.
just going to try to outrun it?
But like
You know,
at the end, the dude was
CHP
just
is
like
not the agency to try to
crawling
outrun because
across
they'll
the.
just keep chasing you. As
the,
this person's been being chased since They were, behind.
Maybe he
East
didn't
LA,
drive the
in and
whole
out.
6 hours. Fuck,
Just another
something
thing
like
with the
that, man. I was
radar here,
streaming for
CHP
like
has launched
7
another
hours.
helicopter to come relieve the current one, and this is.
All right, we'll get a new
so
prediction.
The CHP has helicopters in different.
Sentless, are
parts
you
of the-
doing
of
it?
The state. The helicopter that's over it is their
Yeah, he
Metro
started it.
helicopter,
Okay.
which covers Orange County and LA County. The helicopter that's on their way is their inland helicopter.
The
which
dude was
covers
so the
IE,
6
Riverside,
hour
San
chase. The
Bernardino
dude was
County.
just
So,
like
not only on the ground. can
he
CHP
all his
swap out all night
his
long,
tires
they can
went
swap out on there
flat.
as
Like
well.
he
So
he was
that's
just
what's
driving
happening.
on the
Another
freeway
one to come
like
swap
at
out.
I swear to God like
And that also
5
means they really wanna
miles
catch
an
this guy.
hour
Yeah, I mean, and that's
for
yeah, I mean,
hours.
this guy should know that he's been
Hours,
being chased now
and
for
then
almost
eventually
an
the
hour.
car fell
And,
apart.
they're not giving up. So
I mean, this went on fucking forever. I was streaming all night, man. It was crazy.
And it's kind of a waiting game too. And I'm just wondering.
This was
why
years
the,
ago now.
CHP
That was a long time
on the
ago.
ground just don't pull back
It was
and
probably in like
they can follow this by
2020,
air. Maybe that'll
2021.
Somebody pick up.
give him a false sense of security, thinking, okay, he's escaped, he's made it, and maybe, maybe pull over, pull off, and then,
March, I think it was a Chevy Malibu.
basically watching a car drive
And
at
it
a high
was
rate of speed
it
eastbound
like
on
dude
the
it
10
wa-
freeway.
I was streaming for
The
so long, but like it
CHP's
wasn't
officers
exciting
behind
because it was
him.
just
You
like when
mentioned
is
that
this
nothing
car
too
gonna
erratic.
stop
He's
moving?
either stayed in that number 1 lane there or the middle lane, and
Like he didn't go very far
does make
in
you
the
wonder.
in the last like
Because,
2
guys, we've
hours.
seen
Like
where
dude was
we
just
think,
crawling
okay,
along.
they've stayed
It was
behind.
a mess.
The car, the vehicle is exited. and
Jeremiah,
okay, but
we
they've got
are
eyes
in
the
Southern
neighborhood,
California
maybe at an
here.
intersection, but
That's
that
where the
is
chase
not
is.
always the case. How many times have we seen these vehicles make exits and then you go, oh,
Yeah, Asian
nobody's
Venom, 6
there,
hours you could
except
go
for
go a
the,
long way, but he
yeah,
wasn't
well,
going
spotlight.
fast.
And that's what happens when you get into these.
He was
tracking
literally like you could
situations
run
where,
faster than
sheriff's
this
department
dude.
call
Like
it
you could just
surveillance
run
mode.
way
So
faster
the
than he was
sheriff's department,
going.
they originally chased
Yeah,
him,
and the
they did
March is right. The
surveillance for a
wheels were
period
off
time.
of the car
The
for
difference
hours.
between CHP
So
is
like he
CHP
had
doesn't do
lost
that, really.
wheels.
I've
He
seen
had
that
definitely
maybe
lost
a
all the
handful of
tires,
times do
and it was like what I
usually
remember
want or
was
the
it was like the
reason
car
chasing
was
the car
going like
is much more
this,
minor. Anything
and
that's
it was
slow
like
or like this, they're
it was
either in
was
or they're not.
comedic, I guess.
And so
but
you don't
yeah.
get those situations when generally when you're with CHP when they get
Anyway.
off the freeway and there's no officers close behind because generally CHP doesn't do that. I think our director Mike was telling me we can take my computer and I can just kind of show you. So this is SkyCal right here. This is the CHP helicopter that's been with it.
Okay, I don't
We've
want you
got
to do
another
this,
CHP
but
helicopter,
I guess this is kind of
that's coming
interesting,
over
but I
from
don't
Big Bear
really
in the
like
mountains
this.
there. So this is where we're at.
I
We're
want the
coming into
chase all the
Banning
time. I don't
area.
want your other
Like I
bullshit.
mentioned, our kind of
No replays,
hours
no
of
bullshit.
Jurisdiction, right? We're almost out of it. Palm Springs is just a little bit further to the east. So.
Okay,
we'll
we
see
got-
how long
we
we're
got
able to
Eliana
chase
on
this.
it
We're
now,
also,
so I'm gonna
Going
switch.
to have some fuel issues soon. We've been up for a long time, but CHP is not going to have that problem. They've got a lot of cars and a lot of helicopters.
Well,
it's so much darker when
Yeah,
you're
we're getting
heading,
to the point
right?
where we're gonna.
yeah, I think I'm gonna
Palm
switch.
Springs.
I like Eliana, so I think I'm gonna switch. I don't want to see the helicopters, all that shit. I got you guys in chat to tell me where the helicopters are and what's going on. They're over there doing that right now. I just want to see the chase. I don't want to know about the fucking helicopters, okay?
Thank you to everyone who is joining us on NBCLA.com and all of our streaming platforms. I'm Eliana Moreno alongside my pilot James Pollard and
Damn it.
in pursuit on the eastbound 10 freeway.
Come on, Eliana.
In Banning, as we said, so near San Gregorio Avenue. This is what is believed to be a stolen black Hyundai with
Her
possibly 2 occupants.
speedometer's tripping out. Or her whole channel is tripping out right now. I don't know. We may have to go back, dude. I'm sorry, Eliana. I love you, but we can't tolerate this. I mean, just seriously. Your shit is fucked up. I'm
Since,
sorry, Eliana.
Lots of freeways have come up in the meantime, but he has decided that
If hers stabilizes, I'll go back to her,
It
but
began. The
it's
driver
fucked up
indicated
looking.
possibly using a turn signal that he was going to pull over for law enforcement, and then this pursuit there.
Hey, Shart in the
took
Dark,
off, as we've
welcome.
been seeing here now
Yeah,
for
CM, that shit
quite a
is
bit of
scuffed. It
time
was
at
like
high
your
rates of
stream.
Speed as well, and again, it's a Hyundai Elantra, not a high-performance vehicle by any means, but look at this, Pat. He used a turn signal to make a lane change.
Well, you know what? And remember, he did that before, according to Mike, early on in this pursuit, which indicated to the officers that he was going to pull over.
Right,
but
right.
you know, he did a rope-a-dope, if you will, and just kept going. So they started.
Yeah.
They continued to go after him. Did I hear 3 different CHP exchanges here?
Helicopters or ground units?
Helicopters.
So helicopters, we went through the LA County Sheriff's Department, Ontario PD, CHP, and then there's a second CHP coming
On the way. So that'll be 4.
Yeah, that'll be 4. As far as CHP offices, we've gone through East LA, Santa Fe Springs, Baldwin Park, Rancho Cucamonga, San Bernardino,
Wow.
Riverside, and now we're coming into the red frequency, which I don't even know which one that is. It's Palm Springs, I believe, or Indio or something like that. So we're really moving through them.
And indicating, too, that CHP is not going to get tired because they keep changing.
Yeah, I mean, at what point? At what point do they have to? I mean, is there something that would stop them from driving, from flying super far east? I don't know.
The next office and go back to their normal duties.
I mean,
you're not in a situation where you're losing.
Eliana's stream is just fucked. Like, it's just black.
Because this guy is just flying.
Like,
through
her
these
whole
areas
thing
so
is just
quickly
screwed.
That it's just a pretty quick handoff.
I didn't ask. Did this start on the freeway or not? Surface streets? Because we said Sheriff's Department was involved at first.
So the way it started is they were on surface streets, but they didn't officially try to pull him over until he was on the 10.
28 million Americans still listen to AM radio. Dude, RZ, that's got to be like right-wing radio and sports, right? Like, that's like the only, right? People aren't listening to music. So, I mean, that's on FM radio.
It makes me
So,
wonder if it's more than just a
it's got to be
stolen car
sports
at this point. This
and,
launch.
like,
I mean, it's a lot of
right-wing crazy
resources,
shit,
a lot
right?
of effort to catch this guy, this driver.
I mean, there's, obviously
Radio
we don't know the
Disney.
specific situation, and neither do the officers, but you always got to wonder why people are running so hard. I mean, it's a stolen car.
why are they running so
Stolen
hard?
Cars. Could this be a third strike situation? Do they have warrants as well? It's hard to tell.
Does the person whose car this belongs to, do they know this guy?
International language
And
radio.
will
Okay,
possibly give,
Venom, that makes sense.
officers more information, and then they can run background.
And that's nothing that we heard. They are pretty good about that initially, saying, is this a known suspect? Can we catch up with this person later?
CM, we had a lot of chases with motorcycles, man. They just often don't last very long because the police don't want to follow a motorcycle for too long.
It could be one of those situations where they don't know the person, which is why they're not going to let it go. Because remember, I mean, it's not like they can run the plate and
Correct. And come back with the correct address.
Right, because you don't know who the person is. So yeah.
And yeah, you're right. The Night Sun is not being very. They're not very accurate with this thing tonight. It just keeps coming and going.
Inside the car, they can't tell if this person has anything. And again, and I know our photographer at SkyCal's having a little trouble hearing us, but last time we were in pretty tight on the car. Again, Desmond talks about it all the time. The pursuit tint, where the windows are pretty dark and it's hard to see in there. So
RZ, I'm from Chicago area. I used to listen to the score.
They're thinking about trying something. Without being too specific, what would be some of the techniques they would use on the freeway?
Well, I'm actually comfortable telling you what it is because
Okay.
we've passed that point and they're not looking at it anymore. They were at one point going to try some spike strips.
Okay.
I think Pat and I and Desmond were doing one a couple weeks ago. I don't even remember. They all blend together. But where they actually did use spike strips, the difference was the person was at pretty much freeway speeds, maybe a little bit less. On our speedometer here, this person's going over.
Tyranitar, what's up, man?
So that makes it much harder. It's very dark down there. I think
Not doing spike strips. I don't think they're going to be able to pull that off here.
Street lights and it was a little bit brighter out. So
He's going 108.
a lot of officer safety issues.
It's
when
pretty tough
We're going this fast on
to
a
get
third.
very far ahead of him,
Yeah, because they wouldn't, right now, they would have to be, they're not in the exit lane, right? So
Not
it's
at
not
all.
like they could position themselves there. They would have to be off right next to.
Yeah, Sean, that was a good chase, man. I made a video on that.
They've stayed in the fast lanes pretty much.
The
the
night where
entire
there were
time.
several motorcycle chases at the same time across the city. And that was fucking weird. That was cool. I made a YouTube short about that if you want to go
As I
find
said,
it.
if they were hugging an exit lane, that could be a possibility. We've seen that happen
boy.
before. But to stay, as you say, in either carpool or fast lane, that's
And look at this.
even more dangerous as dark as it is.
Look at the locator there, Hagen Lehman, which is maybe 1 or 2 exits before you get off to the 111 in Palm Springs. So this guy is already past the casino, Morongo Casino, as far as
They're already talking about the
if
casino.
The map there is correct, right, Mike?
Yeah, no, it is, and I'm tracking him on the radar as well. We're almost coming up on the 111 split to go to Palm Springs. That's actually, earlier when I got a little distracted, we're coordinating with the Palm Springs Airport to see if we can land there for fuel. We've got probably about 10 or so minutes left before we'll need to fuel.
10 or so
That's what
minutes?
we're trying to coordinate, but yeah, I mean,
Oh, you're
we're
fucked. Okay, well, that's on our
Windmills.
bingo card.
Yes.
From what we
That sucks, though. That's bad news.
that this guy has
The wind
passed the
turbines,
windmills.
yeah.
For people that are familiar
Yeah,
with
Mello,
Palm
that's
Springs
generally
area,
true
that
here
you
as well.
pretty much
Mostly.
where they are, where this is headed. And again, I just can't stress how dark it is. 'Cause
Yeah,
I've
EK,
driven there.
remember how the guy was driving on his motorcycle and then he ran into another group of motorcycle people and he just kind of started riding with them, and it was like he was trying to blend in with them, and then eventually he went
You can
away.
see
And
where we're at here. We've got the.
that was
not
wild.
live.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's tape playback. Sorry about that. But we do have this CHP helicopter that's kind of, picking up behind us here.
Why
So
are they showing us so much of the
we're-
helicopter
sorry,
information
listening to them
tonight?
coordinate, try to get our signal
I've
back here,
never
but
seen them do
yeah,
this
I mean,
before,
we are covering a lot
ever.
of ground. We're even so far away right now that I can't actually hear CHP on the radio anymore because they've switched to a frequency that we don't really use, so it's not programmed into our systems here. But
Snuggeroni, what's
we're
up?
moving and just been on that pedal the whole time.
So now that we're in Palm Springs, basically, let's just call it that, Mike.
Yeah.
How far can SkyCal go and still bring us a signal that we could broadcast?
Yeah, well, I'm listening to that right now. Our technical folks are working on that. I mean, really, back in the day when we've chased one to almost the border,
Right.
but there's a lot of variables, especially in this area where get in between mountains a little bit and depending on altitude and how we can, hit different mountaintops there. But our TOC is working on trying to get that situated right now. But yeah, I mean, this is the problem when we're getting out and we're asking them to get a little bit of altitude to try to get that signal back in.
Wow.
All right, so this is still not a live picture. This is what we are.
Oh, we don't have any
On the
live
left there. On
picture.
the right,
They're
this is
showing a
live
replay?
tracking of our helicopter as well as the CHP helicopter. So
Okay.
you
And
can.
Yeah, where is it
on the
now?
111 now?
We're at the split, so I got to wait.
Eliana went offline,
Yeah,
dude.
which way we go, whether we keep going on the 10 or go south on the 111. So that's what they're dealing with right now. And again, like I said, the border units of this, and it looked like we stayed on the 10 here.
It looks like you just passed the 111 on your
Excuse me.
computer,
Yeah,
Mike.
that CHP helicopter continued on the 10. So, really, when you look at the 10 freeway, you take the 10 to Arizona, through Blythe and all the way out here. If he really, really, really wanted to, and if his car goes that long, if CHP is interested in that.
If he
long,
wanted to drive to Arizona,
CHP also has options once the road starts to get a little more open.
okay.
Excuse me. They
That's
can,
out of
have a little
CHP
bit more freedom with the
jurisdiction.
spike strips if they're not worried about other cars.
I was going to say, in terms of getting in position, right? It would be safer.
Right. When you're not worried about civilians.
Sean,
or other motorists.
I did not
We're gonna
make
take a
a
quick
short
break, guys,
of
and
that
we'll
because
be
I
right
just
back.
thought,
More
I
of this
mean,
stolen car
you
pursuit
could put it
on
up,
10
but
freeway.
the thing about it, Sean, is like I would be worried that it would get taken down, but also I would definitely not make any money. I mean, it's not like they're gonna pay me for that video, you know?
Can I talk to?
Can this be treated? Stop typing. Start
All right, I
talking
don't
to
know
a
now.
specialized urologist because it could be
Fuck
Peyronie's
this.
disease or PD. It's a medical condition where there is a curve in the erection caused by a formation of scar tissue, and an estimated 1 in 10 men may have it. But PD can be treated even without surgery. Say goodbye to searching online. Find a specialized urologist who can diagnose PD and build a treatment plan with you. Visit makeapdplan.com.
This
today.
sucks.
Got the rings?
I don't know if they're gonna get signal back or what. This might be the end of it.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, man.
Luxury that lets you feel infinitely you.
Subway just keeps getting better. Break it down,
Where's the ad block? Tyranitar. This is not an. This is their fucking television station, dude. Or no, wait, this is an ad. I am getting a fucking ad. Ad block doesn't work on this. Any other networks? Ah, no, I don't think so, dude. Eliana got there, but she wasn't even getting enough signal.
Maybe you should host a commercial then.
Why doesn't ad block work on this dumbass
Subway
website?
series just keeps getting better.
Big news, girls. You can get your tires and wipers changed at the same time at Discount Tire. Wiper blades for everyone.
I just got new wiper blades.
I'll take them. Book your own appointment, Rick.
Book your wiper blades appointment online at discounttire.com.
I need you. It's a simple job.
How many ads are they gonna show me, man?
You're the one who taught me not to.
You know, I don't know if we are missing anything, CM. I think they were acting like they were showing us a fucking replay. I don't even think we were watching the chase.
Whoever has this info controls everything.
2 CHP and 2 news helicopters. But, dude, the other helicopter is NBC and they're not even online.
I can do it.
You said he wasn't going to do this.
They went offline. Please take me back to the damn chase. Oh, we are on the chase now. Whew. EK, we have the San Pedro. I like to have one thing on the on the bingo card that's like location related. And that's the one that I've got right now. What? Are they going to come back?
This is KCAL News, Los Angeles.
And we continue to monitor a chase of a stolen vehicle.
I mean, the chase is still going. I think you guys win that prediction, but let's not start another one. Let's just say everyone who said it would go for 30 minutes, you won the prediction.
It was a stolen car pursuit that we've been following for quite a while, and it went out quite a distance in a very short amount of time.
Whether or not we actually
just past the windmills there in Palm Springs. And
I don't want to start a 45-minute prediction.
Just behind them.
All right, so we'll bring you more of that when we get a connection.
Because I don't think I'm going to be live that long.
At 9:30 to other news, the search for a missing actor on Mountain.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be live that long. 10-minute prediction, we just do 15, 30, 45, all 15-minute increments. One chopper's headed back. Yeah, CBS, because they were saying they were out of fuel. And I believe they've gone offline now. Yeah, they went offline because, you know, on Fox you can just see the feed, but they stopped feed. I don't know. It's black. Dude, I don't know. Is NBC going to... I think we're done, probably. Just got to say, I think we're done. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. Live feeds have been lost. I mean, people are following it on Twitter, but it appears that we are not going to see the end of it. So, that sucks. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, Soundless, the closest thing we get to a raw feed now is just seeing the Fox has a thing, the Sky Fox feed, and you can get that on their website, but they stopped showing it now. So, no raw feed on that one. It's just offline. I mean, it still shows like it's online, but it's just black. So, anyway. Gina, the police didn't lose him, but the news stations lost it. Like, one of them had to turn around to get gas, CBS did, and NBC just couldn't get their shit together. Like, I don't think they ran out of gas. They just can't transmit signal, apparently. So, we're not going to get that. All right. That's it, I guess. I hate to call it, but we got to call it. I know, Phil. What the fuck? Okay. If for some bizarre reason we get this back, I will go live again, but that just seems extremely unlikely. So, good night, everybody. Take it easy. See you next time. Turn on the notifications and shit. If I